Oh, we're off. We have some moves. Here we go. Are you ready? Come on.
Be the wizard. Here we go. It is, what was it? That's supposed to have been E4. We have an early A6, though.
A French A6?
Yeah.
Simon, you gotta be happy with that one.
But did he play A6 and move 1? This is what I'm trying to work out.
He did. He indeed played E4, A6, D4, then E6, and we have D5. So a French with A6. Fun times.
Fun times. And Simon, you're the French defense expert, but A6, not the most useful move in this position.
Maybe it was that glass of wine coming in there, the wine slip. I mean, A6 is a move that the late Mike Basman used to play. And of course, he used this recently, didn't he, Danny, in Title Tuesday to win every single game.
I was going to say, he used it pretty effectively in Title Tuesday, right? He didn't ever lose a game. And, David, you say it's not the most useful move, but depending on what White does, right? Either White gets a development lead because of this extra pawn move, or A6 down the road is often useful, right? Because Black will play C5 and try to expand on the queen side. So, especially in fast time controls, it's a flexible and kind of a tricky move order.
Yeah, waiting moves actually often the most annoying to face because just having the burden of the move, you want to make maximum kind of profit from that, and it's not clear how Jorden will do that, especially if the center locks up, Danny, especially if the game takes a slower pace.
It's not very good for the beginners out there, though, is it?
No.
I remember when Hikaru used to bring his queen out and move 2,
right.
And you get all the kids at chess club, and they're like, "I'll bring my queen out," and it's why you bring your queen out?
When you're Hikaru and Magnus, you get to then cross the line. It's like having kids. Eventually, you're allowed to say, "Do as I say, not as I do," right? And in those cases, Magnus and Hikaru are good enough to say, like, I know that it's not the most principled, but there's some tricks here. And although I will say this, Jorden played C3. We're sitting here blabbering away. It's now Magnus who's on the clock until he just plays Bishop B4.
Wow. We were expecting Jorden Van Foreest to make it funky in the opening, but it looks like Magnus is the one who's bringing in the funk while this one heats up. It's sure to be a roller coaster ride. We are also getting first moves from Fabian.
advance, if we want to bring up the analysis board, we might as well show how it works, right? So if black can advance the d-pawn, not really because you have hopes of queening, but because you can distract the white king in the right opportunity for the black king to go to g6 and f5. The problem is you have to do it where the knight is also somehow sidelined himself, because otherwise f7's a problem, or as we see now, check, right? So the right way to do this is to advance the d-pawn that first distracts the knight to b4, David, and then distracts the king. Only at that time, if the knight is sidelined on the queen side and the king has retreated, could black win. So we'll see.
Knight b3, great call there, Danny. It's on the board. He wants to get the d-pawn moving.
But the thing is, you have to. Okay, and now Jorden sees a chance. Actually, I think this is a great move. I think Jorden has just clinched it, because you get one more pawn off the board, and suddenly you're in sack territory, right? Sack the knight for the remaining pawns, and you should be able to draw.
Yeah, that's a good strategy, isn't it, David? I mean, when you're trying to draw, exchange off as many pawns as you can, because there's less to worry about, really.
Yeah, there's just one trap in the position, just to show you. Didn't fall for it. If you'd taken this pawn,
I love it.
Steve
Elbow heart attack. Don't make Tanya fall off the chair. There you go. If you take the pawn, bad things happen.
Yeah, if the knights disappear, black will win due to this protected passport. But this didn't happen in the game, and Jordan's still holding the balance. This is the game position. He will trade off at least one set of pawns and should make a draw.
We're getting another update that Idurizaga Fabiano also ended in a draw. So that's 3 draws. Will this be the 4th draw? Right now, Jorden seems to be doing everything right, but not anymore.
He blundered his knight. He walked his knight into a trap because the knight guard's b4. The knight guard's...
Do you know what? You just never bet against Magnus, guys.
Knight a6, king b7, and then... Oh, king b7. The knight's out of squares.
Probably would have just repeated, and now anyway you lose the knight, but white's coming out after the pawns. It's not going to be enough, David.
But what is happening? Can you just take that white
Yeah,
knight?
you just take it, and then knight f4. King f5,
And then just keep pushing. Oh, it's so tricky now, though. White's knight has escaped, but the pawn is rolling. Maybe Magnus has played it perfectly. Now the white king has to give way, and
Oh my god.
black knight's gonna win.
Sing this out.
Why?
And this is how it's done.
Yeah, I mean,
Magnus Carlsen strikes again.
normal, normal Magnus Carlsen.
Yeah.
Just when it looks like it's going to be a draw, he just finds the way.